Have you ever noticed your legs feeling weaker or struggled to climb stairs without getting winded? You're not alone, and it's not just a minor inconvenience. Weak legs can signal a serious threat to your long-term health, impacting your balance, metabolism, and even your lifespan. In this video, we'll reveal simple, quick exercises you can do at home, no gym required, to strengthen your legs, boost your energy, and add years to your life. Watch until the end to discover how just a few minutes a day can transform your health and protect you from the risks of metabolic disease and falls as you age. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. Let's embark on a detailed exploration of our first exercise, a foundational movement that's both accessible and profoundly impactful: calf raises. This exercise is likely familiar to most, particularly those of us who've reached our boomer years or beyond, as it's a classic in fitness routines across generations. Calf raises are celebrated for their simplicity, requiring no specialized equipment, minimal space, and delivering a host of benefits that extend far beyond aesthetics. They enhance balance, strengthen key muscle groups, and support metabolic health, making them an ideal starting point for beginners and a staple for seasoned fitness enthusiasts alike. To demonstrate the first 2 exercises in this routine, I'll turn around and use the stair rail for support, which provides stability, especially helpful for those new to the movement or working on improving their balance. The most basic form of the calf raise is performed on a flat surface, using both legs simultaneously. You begin by standing with your feet hip-width apart, then slowly rise onto the balls of your feet, engaging the calf muscles, specifically the gastrocnemius and soleus, and lower back down with control. This controlled motion ensures that the muscles are fully activated and minimizes the risk of strain. For beginners, this version is perfect, as it's low impact and easy to master. With consistent practice, say, a few sets of 10 to 15 repetitions daily, you can build enough strength to perform 20 or 30 repetitions comfortably within a few weeks. As your endurance and confidence grow, you can progress to a more challenging variation: the single-leg calf raise. This version requires you to lift your body weight using only one leg at a time, significantly increasing the demand on the calf muscles and enhancing balance. The single-leg variation also engages stabilizing muscles in the ankles and core, making it a functional exercise for real-world activities like walking or climbing stairs. For those ready to take it a step further, performing calf raises on a step or stair introduces an even greater range of motion. By allowing your heels to drop below the level of the step at the bottom of the movement, you achieve a deeper stretch in the calf muscles, which enhances flexibility and strengthens the muscles more effectively. This variation can be done with both legs initially, then progress to single-leg raises as strength improves. I've worked up to performing 40 single-leg calf raises per leg on a stair, a milestone that reflects consistent progression over time. This version not only maximizes muscle engagement but also challenges balance and coordination, which are critical for maintaining independence as we age. The benefits of calf raises extend far beyond stronger, more defined calves. One of the most significant advantages is improved balance, which is crucial for preventing falls, a major concern for older adults. Falls can lead to severe injuries, such as hip fractures, which carry a 50% risk of long-term disability and a 25% mortality rate within a few years. By strengthening the calves and improving proprioception, the body's sense of position in space, calf raises help reduce this risk, supporting mobility and confidence in daily activities. Additionally, calf raises contribute to calorie expenditure, which supports weight management and overall metabolic health. An intriguing aspect of calf muscle activation is its role in blood sugar regulation. Research has highlighted the concept of soleus push-ups, a seated exercise where you repeatedly flex the soleus muscle, a deep calf muscle, by pointing and flexing your toes. This simple movement, even when done after a meal, can lower post-meal glucose spikes, offering a practical tool for managing blood sugar levels, particularly for those with or at risk of type 2 diabetes. Now, let's zoom out to consider the broader importance of leg exercises, of which calf raises are just one example. Fitness experts, including bodybuilders, often emphasize leg training as a priority for beginners, and the rationale is rooted in physiology. The legs house some of the body's largest and most powerful muscle groups, including the quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, and calves. These muscles require substantial energy to activate, making leg exercises highly effective for boosting metabolism and triggering the release of critical hormones and signaling molecules. For instance, intense leg workouts stimulate the production of testosterone and growth hormone, which promote muscle growth, enhance fat metabolism, and support overall physical resilience. Additionally, leg exercises induce the release of myokines, biochemical messengers produced by muscle tissue that have far-reaching effects, such as reducing inflammation, improving insulin sensitivity, and enhancing cardiovascular health. These benefits extend beyond the legs, positively impacting the entire body. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Compound leg exercises, such as squats, lunges, split squats, and stair climbing, are particularly potent because they engage multiple muscle groups simultaneously. These movements demand significant energy, leading to a higher calorie burn compared to isolated exercises like bicep curls. The metabolic demand of compound leg exercises also triggers the release of hormones like insulin and cortisol, which play key roles in regulating blood sugar and stress responses. For example, leg exercises improve insulin sensitivity, allowing the body to use glucose more efficiently and reducing the risk of insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes. Furthermore, leg training enhances mitochondrial function. Mitochondria, often described as the powerhouses of our cells, are responsible for producing energy. The leg muscles are rich in mitochondria, and exercises that target these muscles stimulate mitochondrial biogenesis, the creation of new mitochondria. This increases the body's capacity to burn glucose for energy, boosts stamina, and supports metabolic health, all of which are critical for healthy aging. Let's delve into 2 specific leg exercises that complement calf raises, the split squat and the lunge. While these movements share similarities, they have distinct mechanics and benefits. In a split squat, you position one foot forward and the other behind, with your weight primarily on the front leg. As you lower your body, the back knee bends and hovers just above the ground, engaging the quadriceps, glutes, and hamstrings, with a particular emphasis on the distal quadriceps fibers, the lower portion of the quad muscle. This exercise is excellent for building unilateral strength, improving balance, and enhancing core stability. In contrast, a lunge involves a similar stance, but the back leg remains straighter, with the knee barely bending. This positioning shifts the focus slightly, providing a deeper stretch in the hip flexors, groin, and quadriceps, which can enhance flexibility and mobility. Lunges also engage the glutes and distal quadriceps but place greater emphasis on dynamic movement and coordination. Both split squats and lunges are functional exercises that mimic real-world movements, such as walking, climbing stairs, or getting up from a chair. They strengthen the core, improve balance, and enhance joint stability, all of which are essential for preventing injuries and maintaining independence. However, lunges can be more challenging for balance and may place greater stress on the lower back if not performed with proper form. For this reason, I prefer split squats, particularly when performed on stairs, as they're easier to control and integrate into daily life. Regardless of which exercise you choose, both contribute to the health of the capillaries and mitochondria in the leg muscles. These structures act as an internal safety valve, helping to slow the progression of metabolic diseases like diabetes, which become more prevalent as we age into our boomer years and beyond. To make leg exercises practical and sustainable, I incorporate them into my daily routine by using the stairs in my home. For example, I perform a variation of the split squat on the stairs, which replicates the motion of climbing. This approach is incredibly convenient because it requires no gym membership, no specialized equipment, and no change of clothes. I refer to these short, targeted workouts as exercise snacks, and I perform them twice daily: a morning session right after waking up to energize my day, and an evening session before bed to wind down. Contrary to the common belief that exercise before bed disrupts sleep, I found that these light, controlled movements promote relaxation and improve sleep quality once your body adapts to the routine. This approach eliminates the barriers often associated with traditional workouts, such as driving to a gym, changing into workout clothes, or waiting for equipment. To progress the stair-based split squat, start on a low step, e.g., the first or second stair, and perform the movement with both legs sharing the load. After a few months of consistent practice, you can increase the challenge by skipping a step, which lowers your body further and intensifies the engagement of the distal quadriceps and glutes. I currently perform 10 repetitions per leg, skipping one step, and lightly touch my toe to the bottom step for balance. This progression creates a noticeable burn in the target muscles and elevates my heart rate, indicating a robust workout that challenges both strength and endurance. Importantly, I perform these exercises in my regular clothes. No gym attire required. If your exercise routine hinges on changing clothes or traveling to a fitness facility, it's less likely to become a sustainable habit, especially as life gets busier or mobility becomes more limited with age. Let's revisit lunges to explore their unique benefits and challenges in greater detail. In a lunge, the straighter back leg increases the stretch in the hip flexors, groin, and quadriceps, which can significantly improve flexibility and mobility. This makes lunges particularly valuable for individuals who sit for long periods, as they counteract the tightening of the hip flexors that often accompanies a sedentary lifestyle. However, lunges require greater balance and coordination than split squats, and improper form, such as arching the lower back or allowing the front knee to collapse inward, can lead to discomfort or injury. For these reasons, I've shifted away from lunges in favor of stair-based split squats, which are quicker, easier, and less likely to cause strain. That said, lunges remain a powerful exercise, especially for those seeking a more dynamic and intense workout. Advanced variations, such as walking lunges with heavy weights, e.g., barbells or dumbbells, are commonly used by athletes like professional football players to build exceptional lower body strength, hip stability, and overall athleticism. A cornerstone of leg training is its profound impact on mitochondrial health, which deserves further emphasis. The leg muscles are densely packed with mitochondria, and exercises like calf raises, split squats, lunges, and stair climbing stimulate mitochondrial biogenesis. This process increases the number and efficiency of mitochondria, enhancing the body's ability to produce energy and utilize glucose effectively. Improved mitochondrial function reduces the risk of insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes, as it allows the body to process glucose more efficiently, preventing harmful blood sugar spikes. For women, leg exercises also support healthy estrogen levels, which are critical for maintaining metabolic function, bone health, and hormonal balance during aging, particularly post-menopause. Conversely, weak legs are a significant risk factor for metabolic disorders, as they limit mitochondrial capacity and impair the body's ability to regulate energy and glucose. To illustrate the practical application of these principles, consider MN routine. I perform stair-based exercises in my regular clothes, often in all-black attire with short sleeves, a nod to fitness icon Jack LaLanne, who championed accessible exercise decades ago. By integrating exercise snacks into my daily life, I've made fitness a seamless part of my routine, not a chore that requires extensive preparation. For boomers and beyond, this approach is critical, as it eliminates the friction of traditional workouts and fosters consistency. Whether you're performing calf raises on the floor, split squats on the stairs, or lunges in your living room, the key is to start where you are, progress gradually, and prioritize movements that support strength, balance, and metabolic health. The core idea here is to emphasize the profound importance of functional strength and mobility exercises, particularly those targeting the large muscle groups of the legs, as a cornerstone of health, vitality, and longevity. These movements are not reserved for elite athletes, such as defensive tackles on a professional football team, who rely on explosive power, stability, and endurance to execute their roles on the field. Instead, these exercises are universally essential, underpinning the basic activities of daily living that we all perform, regardless of age, fitness level, or athletic inclination. From the moment you swing your legs out of bed in the morning to the act of bending down to tie your shoelaces, pulling on a pair of pants, climbing a flight of stairs, or easing back into bed at night, these tasks demand a foundational level of strength, balance, coordination, and mobility. Without consciously cultivating and maintaining these abilities, the simple acts that define independence can become daunting challenges, particularly as we age. This discussion is about empowering you to take charge of your health by integrating practical, accessible, and sustainable exercises into your life, ensuring that you remain capable, resilient, and metabolically robust for years to come. When engaging in these exercises, the emphasis must be on slow, deliberate, and controlled movements. Hastily rushing through a set of squats, lunges, or step-ups not only reduces their effectiveness but also risks injury and fails to build the deep, enduring strength and stability required for long-term functional health. By performing these movements with intention, Focusing on proper form, muscle engagement, and controlled tempo, you develop the capacity to incorporate them into your routine consistently and safely. This methodical approach fosters neuromuscular adaptations, enhancing your ability to move with confidence and precision in everyday life. Beyond the immediate physical benefits, such as improved balance and reduced risk of falls, a critical concern for older adults, these exercises play a pivotal role in combating the insidious progression of metabolic diseases. Conditions like insulin resistance, prediabetes, and type 2 diabetes are closely linked to sedentary lifestyles and muscle disuse. By activating the large metabolically active muscles of the legs, you stimulate mitochondrial biogenesis, the creation of new energy-producing structures within cells, while improving insulin sensitivity and glucose regulation. In essence, these muscles serve as your body's internal safety valves, acting as a frontline defense against the metabolic decline often associated with aging. Safety and accessibility are paramount when adopting these movements, particularly since they can challenge balance and coordination, especially for beginners or those with physical limitations. A simple, lightweight chair can be a game changer, providing just enough support to stabilize you as you focus on executing the exercise correctly. For example, placing a chair nearby during squats or lunges allows you to hold on for balance, reducing the risk of falls while building strength and confidence. Similarly, performing exercises on or near a staircase offers the added benefit of a handrail, which can be gripped for stability, making the movements feasible for individuals with varying levels of mobility. This thoughtful incorporation of support ensures that the exercises are not only safe but also inclusive, enabling people of all ages and abilities to participate. The goal is to create a sustainable practice that feels empowering rather than intimidating, allowing you to progress at your own pace while minimizing the risk of injury. One of the most compelling aspects of these exercises is their seamless integration into daily life. They don't require a gym membership, specialized equipment, or a significant time commitment. Instead, they can be woven into the fabric of your routine through a concept known as exercise snacking. Short, frequent bursts of movement that deliver outsized benefits. For instance, consider performing a set of squats, lunges, or step-ups every time you ascend or descend the stairs. These brief moments of activity, whether done once, twice, or even 4 times a day, accumulate over time, reinforcing muscle strength, enhancing metabolic health, and improving overall function. This approach is particularly critical as we age, especially beyond the age of 60 or 65, when muscle loss or sarcopenia becomes a significant threat. The large muscles of the legs, including the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and calves, are among the body's most metabolically active tissues. Preserving and strengthening these muscles not only supports physical function but also boosts mitochondrial density, which is essential for energy production, fat metabolism, and glucose regulation. In this way, strong leg muscles are not just about mobility. They are life-saving, reducing the risk of disability, chronic disease, and premature mortality. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. The benefits of focusing on leg exercises extend far beyond aesthetics or raw power. While some may associate strength training with bulking up, the true value lies in fostering a robust metabolism, improving muscle tone, and ensuring that your body operates with efficiency and resilience. These exercises trigger metabolic adaptations that enhance insulin sensitivity, promote fat oxidation, and support cardiovascular health, all of which are critical for healthy aging. For those worried about developing overly muscular legs, rest assured that the goal is functional strength and endurance, not hypertrophy. The aim is to cultivate muscles that are metabolically active, capable of supporting you through decades of independent living, and resilient against the wear and tear of time. By prioritizing these movements, you're investing in a body that can carry you through life with vigor and confidence. For individuals with physical limitations, such as knee or hip pain, arthritis, or mobility challenges, these exercises can and should be adapted to accommodate your unique needs. Pain or disability is not a barrier to building strength. Rather, it's an invitation to get creative and find modifications that work for you. If full squats are painful, try partial squats, lowering only as far as is comfortable, or perform chair-assisted squats, where you lightly tap the chair with your hips before standing back up. If lunges feel unstable, hold onto a chair, wall, or countertop for balance, or reduce the range of motion. Even individuals who use a wheelchair can engage in leg strengthening exercises, such as seated leg lifts, knee extensions, or resistance band work, which target the same muscle groups while minimizing joint stress. The key is to identify a variation that feels safe and sustainable, allowing you to build strength progressively without exacerbating existing conditions. Consulting with a physical therapist or fitness professional can also provide tailored guidance, ensuring that your exercise plan aligns with your body's capabilities. It's never too late to start, and the benefits of beginning now, whether you're in your 40s, 60s, or 80s, are profound. Muscle tissue remains responsive to exercise at any age, and even modest efforts can yield significant improvements in strength, metabolism, and overall health. The important thing is to take that first step and commit to consistency. Your muscles are not just tools for movement. They are critical to your metabolic health, serving as a bulwark against chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and osteoporosis. Neglecting them accelerates the onset of frailty and dependence, while nurturing them empowers you to live independently, engage in the activities you love, and thrive well into your later years. As an additional strategy to enhance your strength and metabolic health, consider incorporating rucking into your routine. Rucking, a practice rooted in military training, involves walking with a weighted backpack or vest, adding resistance to an otherwise low-impact activity. This simple yet powerful exercise builds leg and core strength, improves cardiovascular fitness, and mimics the functional demands of carrying a load, think groceries, a child, or a heavy bag. Weighted vests, available from retailers like Amazon, can start as light as 10 pounds, making them accessible for beginners, including smaller individuals or those new to strength training. For example, a petite woman with minimal exercise experience can quickly adapt to a 10-pound vest and, with consistent practice, may be surprised at how rapidly she can progress to heavier weights, such as 20 or 30 pounds. A 40-pound vest, while effective for advanced practitioners, is not a starting point. Gradual progression is key to avoiding strain or injury. Rucking is particularly valuable for counteracting the muscle loss often associated with significant weight loss. Whether achieved through medications like GLP-1 agonists, e.g., Ozempic or Mounjaro, or lifestyle changes, losing 30 or 40 pounds can strip away muscle mass alongside fat, weakening the body and slowing metabolism. Rucking helps preserve and rebuild these critical muscles, ensuring that your body remains strong, functional, and metabolically healthy as you shed excess weight. Beyond its physical benefits, rucking is a versatile and engaging activity that can be done almost anywhere, around your neighborhood, in a park, or even on a treadmill. It also fosters a sense of accomplishment, as you gradually increase the weight or distance, transforming a simple walk into a powerful tool for health. The concept of exercise snacks ties these strategies together, offering a practical framework for incorporating movement into your daily life. These brief, targeted bursts of activity, whether a set of squats, a 10-minute rucking session, or a few seated leg lifts, require minimal time but deliver significant benefits. Performed daily, these small efforts stimulate your muscles, enhance mitochondrial function, and improve metabolic markers like blood sugar and insulin sensitivity. They are particularly effective at combating the precursors to chronic conditions, such as prediabetes, insulin resistance, and type 2 diabetes, which thrive in the context of sedentary lifestyles and muscle disuse. By prioritizing these micro-workouts, you create a sustainable habit that reinforces your health without overwhelming your schedule. This message is driven by a deep passion for educating and empowering individuals to take control of their health through practical, evidence-based strategies. To further support your journey, consider exploring tools like a metabolic risk assessment kit, designed to provide a comprehensive evaluation of your metabolic health. This at-home kit includes everything you need to collect key health data, which is then analyzed to generate a detailed report. Paired with a 1-hour consultation with a trained health coach, the assessment offers personalized insights into your metabolic strengths, vulnerabilities, and unique needs. Armed with this knowledge, you can tailor your exercise, nutrition, and lifestyle habits to optimize your health and longevity, addressing specific areas like insulin resistance, lipid profiles, or inflammation. Ultimately, the goal is to inspire and equip you to prioritize your health through intentional movement, informed choices, and proactive strategies. By strengthening your muscles, enhancing your metabolism, and embracing tools like rucking, exercise snacking, or metabolic assessments, you can build a foundation for a healthier, more vibrant future. Every step, squat, or ruck is an investment in your ability to live independently, engage fully in life, and age with resilience and grace. Start today, stay consistent, and watch as these small actions transform your health and well-being over time. So, what have you learned today about strengthening your legs and boosting your health? From calf raises to split squats and the power of exercise snacks, we've covered simple ways to improve your balance, metabolism, and longevity right at home. I'd love to hear from you. Comment below with one key takeaway you're excited to put into practice in your daily life. If you found this video helpful, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips to live a healthier, longer life.